Barakah quest. This is Abu Aqeeq. He's out on his walk this morning. I'm in, subhanAllah, I forgot the name of the park. Catalina State Park. MashaAllah. This is a small vista of what I've been seeing. I got the mountains behind me. Inshallah, I'll turn around for that. But yeah, the desert is right now just quiet. There are a couple of people sitting on a bench over there. Other than that, I think there's a target range off in the distance. But other than that, just quiet. Just quiet. Yeah. Actually, there's two guys on the bench. The couple just passed me a little while ago. Yeah, it's just quiet. Yeah, this is the desert, so not like other places. Good morning. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go hit the bench for a minute and try to soak it up. Yeah, let me hit the mountains for you, inshallah. Give you 360. The sun is coming up over the mountains. It's up. It's around. I guess now it's about 8:30 or so. Yeah, there it is. These are like just solid rock, subhanAllah. Not like the mountains we see in the East Coast where you see the trees and you can't see the mountains, you just see the trees. Here you just see the rock. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Yeah, while on the walk, one thing, as I feel it now, is you really appreciate being in the desert. You have a much greater appreciation for the value of water. I mean, I've heard, I keep up somewhat with people who go hiking and they do some desert hikes and they'll talk about make sure you drink enough water. And you think, okay, I drink a little bit more than normal and that should be adequate. And no, it's not like that. Even though now, it's still chilly actually. I have a coat on, actually I'm going to take it off, but it was cool not too long ago. And in the sun it's a little bit warm, but it's not hot yet. And yet, in spite of that, the air is so dry. My lips are drying out. The back of my throat feels parched. So it's you do have to drink. And I didn't bring any water with me. I'm hoping I'm about halfway through with this hike because I feel a little lightheaded. I mean, I'm good, alhamdulillah. It's not like that, but just make sure so you can enjoy your hikes, inshallah, when you go to desert country. Make sure you drink a lot of water and bring water with you. So inshallah that you can enjoy your trip and you won't be licking your lips the whole time, mashallah. Yeah, but also, you know, so many ayat of Quran talk about reflection on the mountains. And of course here we have the sky. Let me see if I can find the moon. If I can zoom in on the moon up there. Yeah, there's the moon. So you have these different ayat for us to reflect upon, to think about. And being here, mashallah, you know, being in the desert, it makes one remember that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam came from a desert land. And the things that you would see in the desert, mashallah, that they make the mind think differently than what a person would see, for example, in the jungle or in a major city, for example. No, mashallah, being out here, and again, the air is so clean and it's so quiet that it leads one to contemplation. I mean, you think here you have the mountain, and then you think of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam going to the cave of Hira and going there to retreat for contemplation. And definitely the desert environment lends itself to that. Definitely lends itself to a lot of reflection and contemplation. Yeah, it's like I said, so quiet, and mashallah, it's you have wide view also. The vistas are very broad. You don't have trees, for example. You might have mountains, but you don't have trees blocking your view. So you can stretch your eye and stretch your eye and stretch your eye, and as you stretch your eye, bi'idhnillah, you stretch your mind. Yeah, so there's a lot to take in. MashaAllah, I'm going to go ahead and sit down and just try to absorb some more of this, inshaAllah. Walhamdulillah wa sallallahu ala rasulillah. And just as a quick plug, don't forget to check out barakahquest.wordpress.com. Inshallah, in a couple of weeks, gonna have some. Inshallah, in a few weeks, couple of weeks plus. Inshallah, some new dynamic content. Inshallah. So please support us. Share the link with your social media. Walhamdulillah wa sallallahu ala rasulillah.